Hi, everyone. My name is Phil from Checkerboard Kids. I'm Checkerphil in full effect. Boy, let's give a round of applause for everybody here today. Come on. You guys are working hard. Right on. And we have a special episode here today, and I have to get this official. We have a mermaid with us. So, Shelly, the South Jersey Shore mermaid, who swam all this way to give us a very important message. Let's give it up for Shelly. Hi, Shelly.
Hello.
Hi. How was your swim out here?
Unfortunately, well, I had to keep close to the land, but there was so much pollution.
Oh no. What can we do about that?
Well, that's one reason I'm here. See, it was this coming April 22nd is the 50th or golden anniversary of the original Earth Day.
Oh.
Do any of our viewers recall that far back?
Yeah, sure. Earth Day, everybody. Seriously? Nobody? Come on, Earth Day, y'all. All right. I see that you're wearing a golden belt. Is that what it's about?
It's for the golden anniversary of Earth Day, yes.
Oh.
But first we need to explain who is Shelly? How did she come to be?
Yes, I was kind of wondering that myself, since you swam in all the way here from South Jersey. I'm very curious. Who is Shelly? Was ist Shelly? Shelly, tell us about Shelly.
In 1988, I, as Suzanne Muldowney, began making appearances in the Ocean City, New Jersey area. Mm-hmm. Now there I learned about two mascots which had been created by Mark Soiver, the Director of Public Relations. There was Martin Z. Mollusk, a hermit crab who was indigenous to the coastline. Mm-hmm. And there was also Trash Buster, played by Mr. Soifer himself, but he was just another human being. In fact, Mr. Soifer admitted he made many Trash Buster appearances outside the maritime zones.
Ah, so it's important to stay within the maritime zone.
Yes, hermit crabs are indigenous to that area.
I was thinking the hermit crab wouldn't have come out because he's such a hermit.
There is a way that he does. I've seen it happen.
Okay.
But both those mascots I saw were male. There was no female mascot.
Where's the representation?
Yes. So if I was going to be a female mascot, what would I be? Yes. Of course, a mermaid. Mermaids are indigenous to the coastlines, and they're one of the most popular mythical beings.
Okay. So you started this in '88?
I started appearing in Ocean City in '88, but I don't think I got the idea for the mermaid until maybe about the spring of '89.
Okay. Now, when did you first come out to Coney Island? Because I remember meeting you back then.
That wasn't until 1993.
It was a very good year.
Now my main problem in figuring out how was I going to transport myself is how is a mermaid going to convey herself in getting to and from events that are on the land? Well, a lot of the mermaid costumes I saw, which were worn by people, the wearers had their legs encased in the tail and fin portions, pretty much as if they were in sleeping bags.
Right, I've seen some like in Coney Island, they would be in wheelchairs.
Yeah. But in the spring of 1989, I was in a Philadelphia fabric shop, and I saw a photograph of a bridal gown. Camera one, can you please show my whole body again? Okay. See, the bridal gown that I saw had a design like this. It was a narrow skirt with this big ruffle or flounce at the lower edge, and the ruffle was termed a fishtail. And as you can see, the wearer's legs and feet were free for normal walking. And then over here, can you see these? Can you see those gold kind of flaps where the skirt and the ruffle meet?
Oh yes, right here. I don't want to be messing with your flaps here, but here they are. All right.
Those are the fins.
I see. All right.
They're here.
Okay. I'll take that. All right. I guess I'll show it over here. That's all right. So you see how it looks like a mermaid's fin. All right. I'm showing the next one. Oh, okay. We got a side view of it.
We'll turn the side view also,
focus?
because that way the viewer will see how the flounce looks more like a conventional fish tail when you look at a fish sideways.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Terrific. Now, you are here to share your message for Earth Day, right?
Well, essentially, I didn't get the green light to create the character and the costume until about 91 or 92. We decided, I thought I was going to represent just Ocean City, but Mr. Seufer said, no, I should represent the whole coastline from Brigantine to Cape May. The major metropolis in that area is Atlantic City.
So theoretically, from sea to shining sea, you were right?
No, not quite. That part of the shore was called the Southern Shore in travel brochures. So for alliterative purpose, I thought the mermaid's name should start with an S.
You mean for people that can't read? Illiterate?
Alliteration.
Oh, sorry.
When you learn to read poems in school, if several words in the same line of poetry begin with the same consonant sound, that's called alliteration. Listen, she sells seashells by the seashore.
Right, right. So why would she be selling seashells by the seashore? Is she getting a lot
That's
of
an
money
example of alliteration.
Oh, okay, I get
A famous tongue twister has an example of alliteration.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so now for Earth Day, we have a special correspondent. So please, let's give it up for Eila. Hi, Eila.
How are you?
Right on. Happy Earth Day.
Well, happy Earth Day to you too.
So you have some ways that how did you say it, Suzanne? That it's for the seas, maritime.
It's strictly maritime locations. We have to remember that every imagined mermaid sighting was on or close to the land, never on the high seas. It was maritime, where the land and the water meet.
So this is like the real legit mermaids, no Fiji mermaids. We're talking the real thing here, right?
Correct.
Okay, so lay it on us. What have you got?
All right, well, I have some tips that we all can do to be more conscious at the beach.
All right. Well, thank you.
And if you want to jump in at any point, I would love that.
Yes.
So something that we can do is to stay away from plastic bags.
They just made plastic bags illegal here in New York.
I know. What are we going to do for our garbage?
I know, right?
Exactly, because you see, don't you see plastic bags discarded on the beach
All
sometimes?
over, yes.
Okay, because I'm familiar with beverage cans, those plastic ring sets,
Right,
and
right.
maybe the plastic bags littering the beach, and the marine life forms that sometimes accidentally ingest them are still close to land, not on the high seas.
Right, so it's dangerous to them. So what we can do instead is bring our own reusable bags, just like you do when you go to the supermarket.
Yeah, now we got to do that at the supermarket now.
yes,
So
yeah.
bring your own bag, or they're going to charge you 5 cents for a paper bag. Seriously.
Well worth it, though. Yeah. So I made some notes here. What else can we do?
Very good.
Well, do you know the #1 pollutant at the beach? Do you know what that is?
Do you know what is?
The #1 pollutant on the beach.
Fish hooks?
No. Good guess.
Oil?
No. Cigarette butts.
Ah, yes, if marine life forms ingested them. Ugh.
Yeah.
That'd be the worst.
That's right. So, I mean, there's so much negativity related to smoking as it is. So, first of all, you can't smoke on the beach.
No smoking on the beach?
No smoking on the beach.
All right.
What
All
about these electronic cigarettes?
They're worse than cigarettes.
Really?
You're better off with the real thing, yeah.
No, what I mean
better off with
is
the real thing.
what I mean is are e-cigarettes disposed of the same way as regular cigarette butts?
I don't know about
Are
that.
kids going to be vaping and fish are going to be getting their vape on? Is this a
Maybe
new thing?
fish will be vaping and
Oh,
pelicans
no.
and
No, that would be a
seagulls.
bad. All right.
All right. Well, but all right, we're getting way off point here.
Okay, go
All right,
ahead.
enough with that.
Yes.
So also what you can do is instead of getting plastic water bottles, you can bring your own reusable water bottles.
What if they're plastic?
So much
But they're
better.
still legitimately plastic.
No, but they're not plastic. They're like what you put your drink, like a little canteen or something.
Yeah, I've seen people with cool, like real floppy bags that they have got floppy bags going on there.
A to-go cup.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So
I'm with
that's
it.
a much better idea than just throwing a plastic bottle on the beach. And then you can also bring a garbage bag, so you don't have to worry about finding a garbage bag. And this way, you'll cut down on the trash that you leave behind.
All you're saying about bringing your own, collecting whatever, and then taking it away with you is very reminiscent of what you're taught to do when you go camping in the woods so that you don't accidentally start forest fires.
Oh, I don't know anything about camping, but it sounds reasonable.
All right. Yeah. And also seems like another ecological thing that's kind of important for the planet.
Yes. And so don't feed the animals on the beach.
Don't feed the animals. But
birds.
what if they're hungry, though?
But you don't know what they're supposed to be eating, and it can harm them.
Marine life forms have all their food taken care of by Mother Nature.
Mother Nature?
See?
Okay.
All right, Phil, so I don't want to see you doing that.
All right. Well,
All
I'll
right.
be hoarding it all for myself then. Okay, fine. What else you got? Anything else?
I do. I have. Okay, so what you can do if you bring your kids to the beach,
Okay.
and like maybe they're getting annoying, you can send them off, and they can collect all the cans that they find, and then they can clean up.
Yeah, and they can get 5 cents a can.
So, yeah, it could be a game.
Sort of like hunting for treasure, except
Exactly.
it's not buried. It's right there in front of them.
Exactly. So that can be a game for your kids. You can have a little alone time.
Yeah. Get your tan on.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
You can also use organic sunscreen.
Okay, yeah, because there's lots of chemicals in there, and then it goes
Right.
into the water when you go swimming.
Right. So there's so many things that we can do that you don't even think about, but they're so simple.
I want to bring up a subject which it's not coincidental with Earth Day, but maybe
Okay.
some people remember it.
Okay.
During most of the 90s, there was a cartoon TV series called Captain Planet and the Planeteers.
Yes, I know it
All
well.
of you viewers remember that?
Any viewers out there, Captain Planet? Anybody? All right, I hear some clapping.
It was shown mostly during the 90s because the implication was that the masses had a deadline in which to perfect the environment.
Oh, really?
They were
think I've heard
racing
about
for the
this.
deadline of the year 2000 and the turn of the millennium.
Really? The 2000, you're saying that there was a tipping point that the weather might, there might be some sort of climate change that would be bad for the environment?
No, they were racing. They were racing for the year 2000 because you remember all that hype about Y2K,
Yes.
the breakdown of electronic equipment. Well,
Okay.
I found out that the different time zones would bring the year 2000 along gradually, not hit all at once.
Okay, well, that didn't come to pass, but we still have problems right now. I mean, am I wrong here? Am I? Anybody?
No, you're
right.
No.
All
We're
right,
definitely
well-
having climate change
Well,
issues.
there's a lot of people that are denying that from
Yes.
upon high. I'm
Yes,
just throwing
yes.
it out there. So, just saying. Don't silence us, we're just a show. Right, go ahead. Any other things?
Yes.
What can we do to save this planet? Seriously.
Well,
But focus just on the maritime
oh,
areas.
okay. All right. Well, so here's something that we don't like to think about, but if you do bring your pets to the beach, you have to clean up after they go.
After they make their toilet.
That's right. That's right. Well, the beach shouldn't be a toilet, is the
Yes.
point, right?
Yes. And
That's
people got to
right.
swim in that water. Come on now.
Well, yeah, maybe
Bad
people
enough
shouldn't
fishes
do
have
that.
to go to the bathroom in there, but then now you're going to have to deal with
That's
this.
right.
It's just too much. I mean, for me anyway.
Yeah. So those are my tips. And it's stuff that we can all do that's really easy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Eila.
Thank you.
our Echo Warrior.
That's
our
right.
Echo Warrior Princess
That's right.
representing. So we thank you.
So does that mean I have to leave now?
Oh, you could still hang out here.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll
we're gonna be wrapping this episode up. But is there any things you want to add to Suzanne, to the people out there that are doing this amazing thing for Earth Day? Love your mother. Love Mother Earth. Mother Earth is awesome. I mean, right? Am I right here? I mean, there's other people that want to exploit it and take it for all it's worth. But, dude, would you do that to your mother? Seriously? Am I wrong?
Well, we wouldn't.
We would.
Maybe some other people.
I see what you're saying there. I see what you're saying there. But, Suzanne, what's your opinion?
Well, it's true. We hear, even when the world was young, God instructed Adam and Eve to take care of the Garden of Eden. They were supposed to be the first land keepers.
Ah, so that's why he kind of created them to tend to the land and make sure everything's cool?
Yes.
Clean up after all the animals and stuff like that? Theoretically. All right, so yeah, that sounds cool. All right, so cool. All right, so it's God put us in charge of like taking care of this planet. I'm just saying, for all the people that are saying like, you know, manifest destiny and all that stuff, like, dude, we're here. This planet only has like so much. You think?
Yes, because failure or refusal to take care of the planet will result in terrible disasters and our having to answer to God on Judgment Day.
Well, ouch. So if you don't take care of this planet, we're going to have a penalty to pay?
Yes.
All right, well, you heard it here first. I mean, seriously, if you're just hearing it here first, folks, yeah, there's something wrong with you. But seriously, do your best. Take care of this planet. You know, we only have one world, you know, one planet, one
That's
Earth
right.
here. So I appreciate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Shelly. And thank you, Eila, for here. Being a part. All right, thank you guys. All right.